obviously it's subjective because, it's music and it's opinion-based, but, some things.
Uneducated gangster rapper, that's all.
For years, the Carters have been seen as the blueprint of celebrity perfection, polished, powerful, and always in control. From red carpets to private getaways, Beyonce and Jay-Z built a brand on elegance and mystery, especially when it comes to their 3 kids. Blue Ivy already moves like royalty, commanding stages and headlines. Rumi has slowly started stepping into the public eye with quiet confidence. But then there's Sir, the other twin, almost completely absent from the spotlight. And now, whispers are getting louder. Some say there's more to his silence than just privacy. That behind the carefully crafted image and tight PR control, something might finally be slipping. And if the rumors are true, the cracks in this picture empire could be about to show.
I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people.
According to a former insider, someone who once had direct access to the Carter household, there's more going on behind the scenes than fans have ever known. The source, reportedly a former nanny, claims that Sir isn't just private. He's living with specialized needs that have kept him largely out of the public eye. She alleges that Sir is on the autism spectrum, and that his condition has been challenging enough that Beyonce and Jay-Z made the decision to place him in full-time care, away from their main residence. Behind closed doors, some are even using the word abandonment, a loaded term that paints a stark contrast to the picture-perfect world fans see. And the rumors don't stop there. People are now revisiting the difficult birth back in 2017, the emergency C-section, the medical complications, the NICU stay. While the public saw only a flawless floral photo shoot and a carefully curated image, some in the medical world are now pointing out that trauma during birth can sometimes lead to long-term developmental challenges. Could the truth about Sir have been hiding in plain sight, masked by silence and staged perfection?
I want you to think about this. Allegedly, Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could level up Beyonce.
It's not just whispers anymore. The public has been picking up on the clues for years. While Blue Ivy shines under stadium lights and Rumi begins stepping into the spotlight, Sir's absence has only become more noticeable. At the 2024 Super Bowl, Jay-Z proudly posed with both daughters, but Sir was nowhere in sight. Not on the sidelines, not backstage, not even in the blurry background. Fans flooded the comments. Where is Sir? Some brushed it off as privacy, others weren't. So sure. Then came the chilling rumor that shifted everything, that Sir is reportedly living in a luxury care facility, kept out of the public eye under strict confidentiality and medical discretion. This isn't some sterile institution, insiders say. It's a top-tier center with elite staff, security, therapy, and schooling. But even with all that comfort, one word keeps surfacing: isolation. He gets visits, but not a daily family life. One former staffer put it bluntly: "It doesn't feel like care, it feels like quiet removal." Meanwhile, Beyonce's branding keeps its polished tone. Her recent drink line, Sir Davis, sparked speculation. Was it a tribute to her son? But fans noticed something off. The press release leaned heavily on her great-grandfather's name, barely mentioning Sir at all. And then there's that old quote from Beyonce, now echoing louder than ever. She once said she wanted to protect her son from a cruel world. At the time, it sounded poetic. Now it feels like foreshadowing. What cruelty was she bracing for? And how long has she been carrying this truth in silence?
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against it.
If the former nanny's claims hold any truth, then this goes far beyond a private family choice. It becomes a years-long effort to reshape a child's reality to fit a picture-perfect brand. It's no longer just quiet gossip in the background. The signs are starting to show up in interviews, red carpet moments, even brand rollouts. Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles, recently made a passing comment that raised eyebrows. She called Sir very smart and said he's into numbers, electronics, and much quieter than his sisters. Some saw it as a harmless grandma moment. Others felt it was the closest the family's ever come to subtly confirming what they've worked so hard to keep out of public view. And that's where the questions begin. Was it just a personal choice to protect a child's privacy, or was it the first public crack in a carefully constructed story?
Jay-Z new video with Nas and DJ Khaled, it's a scene with checkerboards. These are all occult.
Still, the rumors haven't gone away. In fact, they're growing. Some people close to the industry now claim that Sir's care situation isn't just about support, it's about keeping him out of sight. They suggest his behavior or needs might clash with the Carter family's carefully managed public image, and instead of adjusting the spotlight to fit him, they simply moved him out of it. Hidden behind high walls and hush agreements, the silence around him used to hold, but not anymore. Former staff are starting to talk. Even Kanye's erratic online rants, wild as they were, seemed to hint at something deeper, something unspoken about the Carter twins. His words, though deleted, were strangely confident. It makes people wonder, what exactly did he hear in those private circles?
What's up, what's up? This is Beyonce on the red carpet with one of the hottest female artists out here, Miss Aaliyah. How you doing, girl?
It's so good to see you.
We don't have all the answers, but the signs are stacking up hand. They don't match the polished picture we've been shown. From the mysterious birth complications to Sir's vanishing presence and the strange silence from the family, something feels off, especially when the woman who built her empire on visibility and pride suddenly seems to be hiding a part of her world. Just as the internet started buzzing with questions about Sir, Beyonce quietly launched her new business, Sir Divisa brand supposedly tied to her great-grandfather. But let's be real, the timing, too perfect, the name, too specific, and the rollout, suspiciously slick. Some branding experts are even calling it a distraction strategy, using legacy storytelling to steer attention away from growing whispers. Because when the rumors got loud, Beyonce didn't tea-speak. She sold a product.
There are people who did short sales on their stocks right after that, made a lot of money, including Sean Carter. Now I'm going to ask you, why would non-disclosure agreements need to be signed for an accident?
Let's not pretend this isn't calculated. For years, Sir Carter's name was practically a ghost barely mentioned, never seen. Then suddenly it's everywhere, printed on bottles, hyped in glossy marketing videos, wrapped in warm family quotes about heritage and confidence. But some branding pros are calling it what it really looks like, a digital smokescreen. Think about it. If you Google Sir Carter now, are you more likely to see autism rumors or a premium drink line backed by Moët Hennessy? That's not just branding. That's reputation management. And beneath all that sepia-toned storytelling, one question keeps echoing louder. Where is the boy himself?
I can only say as a father that I hope I instill with them the values that they would want to look for in a man. And I think I did when Beyonce wrote on her, I think it was her first album, maybe it was the second one, the song Daddy, that she hoped that she found someone just like her dad.
The more you look into where Sir Carter really is, the more it starts to feel like something's being hidden on purpose. Reports say he's staying in a luxury care center far from LA, locked down with strict rules, no phones, heavy privacy, even mail is screened. But insiders claim the glossy image doesn't match reality. Staff burnout, high turnover, and whispers that Sir isn't just there for now, he's there permanently. Even more shocking, sources close to the family's inner circle say a secret trust fund was created, not for college or inheritance, but for lifelong off-site care. One person who saw early versions of the documents says it was clear he's not expected to live at home again. If true, it raises serious questions. Hide one child while promoting the others? Why launch products using his name instead of showing him? And most of all, why is no one talking about it out loud? While Sir Carter remains completely out of the spotlight, it's clear the focus has shifted to his twin sister Rumi. She's showing up more and more on stage, in backstage clips, at big events, but fans have noticed something deeper behind the polished image. At Beyoncé's 2023 Renaissance Tour, and even the 2024 Super Bowl, Rumi was seen doing things like swaying side to side or covering her ears, behaviors that some specialists say could be ways of calming herself in overwhelming situations. These moments are quick, easy to miss, but not to those paying attention. Her appearances are tightly edited and controlled, rarely wide shots, always near security or a parent, and any raw moments are cut fast. Still, some clips slip through, showing her tapping her legs, avoiding eye contact, or mouthing words quietly. To some, this doesn't look like a child chasing. For me, it looks like a kid possibly struggling with too much attention in a world that never stops watching. And when you put that next to how completely hidden her brother is, it starts raising questions no one in the spotlight seems willing to answer.